What's up, guys? I'm gonna make this video after the whole Bradley Beal thing. So it's not confirmed, but we have gotten word. Well, most people have gotten word that Bradley Beal is pretty much gonna stick with the Wizards, or he's gonna agree on an extension. Now, the only reason he's agreeing on an extension is because he uh, he wants his money, basically, guys. And in order to get that super max, he will have to be there at least one more year, I think, or something. I don't know how it's set up to get that grand money or whatever. I'm thinking after he get the money he wants from the Wizards, he's probably gonna ask for a trade. I'm thinking that's how it's gonna go. He's only doing this because he wants his full money, and I can respect that. I can respect that. So until then, he's gonna stay with the Wizards until he get the extension he's looking for from the Wizards, and then he's gonna pull a trade. That's what he's gonna do. Kind of, sort of what Carmelo did with the Denver Nuggets back in 2010 or 11, when he could have easily came to the Miami Heat, guys. We could easily had him instead of Bosh, which I wouldn't want that. I'd rather have an actual big man. But that was the original plan, to have LeBron, Carmelo, and D Wade together instead of Bosh. But Carmelo wanted all of his money from his guaranteed extension from the Denver Nuggets, and then he got traded to the New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks had to give damn near everyone up for Carmelo Anthony besides Stoudemire and Filton, I think. So, that's what Bradley Beal's doing here. He's just doing it. He wants his money, guys, and I can respect that. I mean, if you're in the NBA, if I was in the NBA, I'll probably do the same thing as Bradley Beal, exactly the same thing, and then I'll try to go ask for a trade once I get the money I want to a better organization. So, what the Miami Heat needs to focus on right now is shedding, some of these contracts. Let me look at these contracts right quick. Okay. And by the way, I really don't want Chris Paul on this team because I don't think him and Jimmy Butler would get along. That's one thing. And I think Chris Paul, his body is breaking down. Like he's not you're not gonna get nothing but at least 40 games out of him, maybe 50. His body's breaking down, guys. Those hamstrings, his knees, his legs, he's not the player he used to be. So why would you even try to risk trading him over here and you only get 40 games out of him? I don't understand that at all. The media is trying to push Chris Paul to the Miami Heat. They're still talking about that, even though the trade talks are dead. I don't want nothing to do with Chris Paul on that contract. Now, if he was on a lesser contract, yes, because I like his winning mentality, but no, not with that contract. Sorry. The Oklahoma City Thunder can keep him, unless they're going to give us all of their picks. Then we'll take Chris Paul, but that's never going to happen. So let's look at these contracts. We got a Gordon Dragic that's getting paid 19 mil. James Johnson that's getting paid 15 mil, then making 16 the next year. You got I like Kelly Olynyk's contract's not terrible, but it's still a little high price for him. You got the Dion Waiters contract. He's making 12 mil. That's not terrible. I wouldn't. If Dion Waiters could show me something this year, I wouldn't mind keeping him. Of course, you got the Jimmy Butler contract. This is outdated, actually, guys. Sorry. Let me go to it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta get my stuff straight before I make videos. It's loading right now. But those contract we still got some contracts we got to get rid of and shed to get this salary under cap space. It's not picking up this. This website's not working at all. Wow. Oh, here it goes, guys. All right. So you got the max contract starting off with Jimmy Butler. He's making $32 million a year. Like I said, you got Gordon Dragic that's making 19. You got James Johnson that's making 15 mil. Now Winslow contract jumps up to 15. You got the Kelly Olynyk deal, which I wouldn't mind us trading him, honestly, because now you got a guy like Miles Leonard that I think he can do the same thing as Kelly Olynyk, pretty much. He can shoot, he can rebound better, he can rim protect better. So I think that makes Kelly Olynyk expendable now, because he's like a year older than Miles Leonard. So I'd rather keep Miles Leonard than Kelly Olynyk. I mean, you could probably get more out of him for cheaper. You got the Dion Waiters deal, and that's pretty much all. Those are all the big contracts you're looking at. So right now, I think what the Miami Heat need to do is just stay packed at this time, because you really don't have any options now. So just stay packed, keep this team as it is right now, and see what you can do during mid-season trade deadline. Which one of these guys you can get out of here. If Dion Waiters is not looking good at all, this is his last chance. James Johnson, I want him going regardless. You got to get him out. I think James Johnson's the most important contract you got to get out of here, because he is not playing like a $15 million per year player at all. I think you got to get rid of James Johnson no matter what. But a Dion Waiters, a Kelly Olynyk, you gotta just give them time, look at them, and see if they're performing high or not. If they're not performing, then you get those guys out of here. And Gordon Dragic, I do want to keep him, but if you can go find a better player than him for cheap, and a younger player than him, then you go do it. So this is pretty much our team. We still got some contracts that we got to shed or get rid of, starting with James Johnson. We did good getting rid of Hassan Whiteside, and now we got to get rid of Ryan Anderson, and now we got to get rid of James Johnson. So, you guys just tell me what you think. He Life for 305 out. Let's get it.